Farmers from across Canada are gathering in Moncton, New Brunswick today for the annual National Farmers Union Convention. Food sovereignty and justice are this year's themes. An official at the Farmers Union says food sovereignty is a timely topic as the trade war with the U.S. has put Canadian food producers in the spotlight. The convention will allow farmers and farm workers to debate national policies, farmland ownership, international trade, and migrant workers' experiences will also be discussed. The convention runs until Friday. Joining me now to discuss is Cathy Holtslander, Director of Research and Policy with the National Farmers Union. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So one can assume with ongoing tariff disputes at the forefront, this conference will feel a little different this year. Talk to us about what you're hearing from farmers and what they need to get off their chests. What are they dealing with right now?
Well, our theme is food sovereignty and how that relates to what we're doing on our farms and in Canada. And we want to have a food system that works for farmers and works for Canadians. And we really would like to see a lot more attention paid to farmers producing food for Canadians and increase the viability of farms in Canada. We have a farm income crisis that's been going on for a long time. We're losing a lot of farmers. So we really need to make agriculture work better for farmers and for Canadians. And this is part of our sovereignty in Canada. We just need to produce more of the food that we eat here, and the farmers need to have better incomes.
How are farmers coping with the ongoing trade disputes?
Well, there's a lot of uncertainty. I think farmers are looking at what potential options they have in terms of what kind of crops to grow, looking at their costs, what they might be able to reduce in terms of expenses and increase in terms of revenues. And one of the things that the National Farmers Union really focuses on is collective action. So that's farmers working together to make things better for all farmers. So we look at policies that support farm income. We are very concerned about resilience. One of the things that affects farmers a lot, no matter what the tariff situation is, are growing conditions, and that is really affected by climate change. So we're actually one of the leading voices in Canada on climate adaptation and mitigation. So we need to really deal with that in order to help farmers do better and have fewer risks and more security of production, and looking at ways to farm that make our farms a bit more resilient so that we're not as vulnerable.
Cathy, how do you make sure that the message from farmers is heard by governments?
Well, we certainly are in communication with government. We participate in many different formats to get our voices heard through consultations, through letter writing, through meetings when that's possible. We just heard a very nice presentation from the New Brunswick Minister of Agriculture, and right now the members are listening to a speech from our federal minister. So we connect at every level of government, and because food and agriculture, they affect everybody every day. So we connect with the political leaders in agriculture and in other related areas like trade, environment, health. So yes, we are very engaged in getting our message to the political leaders.
Cathy, really glad that you could take some time out from the convention and speak with us. Cathy Holtslander is the Director of Research and Policy with the National Farmers Union.